Retro City Arcade in Evans, Georgia has recently gone through a remodel. They've expanded into a new section next door, so they have a lot more room for games. They're going to be opening back up on Friday, October 18th. Today is Wednesday, October 16th, and they've invited me to come take a sneak peek at all the games that they have set up. So this is your first look exclusively at the new Retro City Arcade. I hope you will enjoy joining me on this look. This was the original entrance to Retro City. It is now a spotlight area. And I'll let Robert tell us a little bit about what they're planning to do with this section.
Well, these games that are here, these will be games that we're highlighting. So we have two brand new ones that I got new in the box, Pulp Fiction and Jaws, and then Deadpool, which is new to me. Those are our spotlight games for now. And, we'll change those out depending on the popularity of what's going on, and any new games coming out we may put in this area as well.
Of these three spotlight games, is there one that you like the best?
I'm a fan of Pulp Fiction. I had not played it until I got it. It's a pretty fun game. Now this game does have adult language for the parents that are bringing kids. It's pretty severe adult language. So we do have signs up stating that, just so people are aware.
Okay, good to know. I've played Deadpool before. I think Jaws is probably my favorite of these three, though, myself. And I've played it at multiple places as well. And then the claw machine is a new addition.
That's the only thing in the place that costs money. That is $1 to play. Right now we've just got some stuffed animals and things, but we'll put some of our T-shirts that we're selling. They'll be in there for a prize, as well as some of our gift cards.
Okay, cool.
And at the holidays, I think Kathleen's going to get some Windsor Jewelers gift cards, and we'll put those in there.
Nice. That's really interesting. So before we look at the other stuff, well, as I move it around anyway. Okay, I'll cut stuff. Before we get into everything, I do want to take a look at the billiard room, which is new. But before we talk about that, I do want to talk about the pricing, because everything's going to be a little bit different now.
Yeah.
And we can see it up here on the board.
Yep. So the pricing for 1 hour is $16, 2 hours is $20, and all day is $22. That's every day of the week except Sunday. It's $20 to get in, whether you stay an hour or all day long.
Okay. And I know previously we didn't. All day play was only on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Okay.
Because we were limited on occupancy, but now that's not an issue. So all day is available every day.
That's great. I'm really happy about that. I definitely plan to do some all day play. Memberships are also new, right?
That's correct. For monthly, it's $85. I base that on if you visit 4 times and stay all day, it would cost you $88. So for the hardcore people that come all the time, I think that's a pretty good bargain.
Right. So if you come 4 times, then that pays for itself. So yeah. So if you're coming more than 4 times, then you're
playing for free.
You're getting your money's worth. So yeah, that's well worth it if you're going to come a lot. So then the other thing is the billiard room itself. So this is a new room that's separate from the arcade. So can you talk about the pricing there a little bit?
Yeah. So for billiards, 1 or 2 people, it's $8 an hour per person. 3 or more is $6 an hour per person, and that's for one table, renting one table. And obviously you can rent multiple hours for that. And again, the tables are all free play, so there's no coins or anything being put into play.
And we'll take a look here at the room. Now this is where the arcade used to be. If you've seen my older video when I came here, you've seen arcade when it was in here, so this looks a lot different.
It looks a lot different. It's hard to believe between this room and then the old little rooms, which is now my workshop and office. We had 50 games in here, which
Yeah.
when you look at it now, it's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, I came here a few times, and there was this used to be full of all the games, so it's really interesting to see it like this. But the new space has so much room. I know we used to have pinballs in these 3 rooms as well here.
Yeah, that's correct.
So now we'll go take a look at the really exciting part for me, is all the new pinballs and arcade machines. So this is a new entrance, the old entrance, like I mentioned, that's over where the claw machine is now. In the new entrance, so the first thing that popped out to me was this table here, which is an interesting pinball table I've never played on before. Do you have anything you can tell me about this table in particular?
There were only a couple of varieties of this made with this this cocktail table version of the pinball machine. This is Roy Clark, the entertainer. It's a neat little game. There's not a lot of action to it. It's pretty slow, but it is a fun little piece to play. If you're a diehard pinballer, it's pretty fun.
It definitely looks really unique. So I mean, I definitely look forward to playing that.
It's definitely unique.
When it opens. And then over here, that's empty right now, but this is where T-shirts
And hats will be selling will be displayed there. The other 2 cabinets, the lighted cabinets, that's all of our retro and vintage stuff that will be in there. My Atari 2600 that I had as a kid will be in there. And we'll have a bunch of other retro stuff like you see now. We got an old typewriter and some other kids' toys and things. So that'll just be full, just to
nice
stick with the
nostalgia
and for us old folks that grew up with stuff like that.
So you have a lot of albums up here too, decorating right here at the entranceway. So then over to the left here, and I had seen the post on Facebook about this already, so I knew you had it. And I've seen this once before at the Asheville Pinball Museum, and I've played it there a long time ago. But this is the Hercules machine, and it is humongous. If anybody's seen this before, can you tell us a little bit about this machine? Because this definitely is a standout piece.
Yeah, this is the largest one that was ever made. There's conflicting information whether there were 300 made or 500 ever made. Now there are about 180 left in the world, supposedly. We were fortunate enough to get this. It doesn't work right now. We're just going to have it as a showpiece. Kathleen's going to set up like a photo op over here, and we'll have some rewards for that with Facebook and things like that. So that'll be explained later on once we get open and she gets that set up. But that is a great game. I grew up playing that. That was at King's Dominion in Virginia when I was a teenager.
Okay.
And I used to play that there in the 70s.
Do you have any idea when it might be operational here?
I don't.
It's a lot of work, I know.
It's a lot of work, and the problem is the parts are hard to get, and if it breaks, you almost have to get those things custom made or something because you can't find parts. So we may just leave it as a showpiece, or we might have it. If we get it up and running and it's operational, we'll maybe do a month where you can come in and play it, and then we'll put it back as a showpiece, just so it doesn't get torn up, because the pinball machines get a lot of abuse.
Yeah, and this is a.
And it's old.
It's old,
and
it's tough to fix.
It has a cue ball as a pinball, so it's,
right. It's very unique.
Yes.
Now these are the machines that were over where the showpiece area was before. So well, not the Asteroids. I think it was in the main arcade, or at least it was when you opened.
Originally, when you did your first video, it was on the end in the main arcade part. But then I eventually moved it out. Once we got some other stuff that we put in there, and I moved that to the lobby.
But these are still here. Great games. That loud whistle. But yeah, these are some of the games that are still here in the arcade. I think everything's still here, right?
Everything is
still
still
previously here, but we have some new stuff as well.
Foosball we have. again, this is free play. And this is included in your admission if foosball is your thing.
Yeah. And here's some other returning machines.
Yeah, we have two newcomers, Kiss and Adam's Family, which everybody was asking about and wanted. So I was lucky enough to get one of those.
And I don't. I'm sorry.
Hopefully that'll please a lot of people that we get that. That was one of the most requested ones we had.
Yeah, I think I've played Adam's Family before, but I have not played this Kiss before. And this is an older machine as well, right?
Yes. Yeah. This is from 77 or 78. One of the early solid state games that was put out. It's pretty simple. It's I like it. Again, I'm an old school guy. I like the old school stuff. You're not going to get a lot of fast action out of it, but it's a neat game. And I was a Kiss fan growing up, so for me to have that now is pretty exciting for me, because that's been one I've been wanting to get.
It's always nice to see the older machines and play those as well. I mean, I like the newer ones, but I also gravitate towards the old ones, because I remember when I was a kid, those are the kind of machines I would see out and about. One of the things I was excited about that you told me about ahead of time is that y'all are going to have some of these 4-player multicades made for the arcade.
Yeah, my distributor up in Tennessee, Adam Lamb, who's custom built a lot of my arcade cabinets in here. He built this for me. He built 2 of these for me. That it's the Ultracade, has the 15,000 plus games on it, but it also has all the 4-player games that are available. So.
This one's Ninja Turtle themes. Yep. We'll take a look at the other one in a minute here. Now this is, where did this artwork come from?
That is actually just sticky wallpaper that Kathleen got. She did the graffiti on the front desk, is that as well.
Okay. That looks really cool. That's neat arcade stuff. And you have the drink and snack menu up here as well. I know y'all had, I don't know if y'all had food when you first opened, but this is the same as what y'all had before.
Yeah. Yep, it's all the same.
And one of the other multicades that was already here. Here's the other 4-player multicade is right here. So 2 of those for all your 4-player games you want to play. I know there's a lot of beat 'em ups. I'm a big fan of beat 'em ups, so I'll be spending some time there.
And the other big thing is we have stools and cup holders. So
are those all new? So
that was a bone of contention when we were in this wall space, was we couldn't have stools because of the occupancy.
Right.
We didn't have a back door. So now we have probably 30 plus stools in here.
And I didn't even notice that when we first walked through here. I didn't even pay attention to, there's stools and there's cup holders. Right. So that's really great. And a lot of these are returning to the arcade. Now Capcom Bowling, that's new.
That's new to me.
And I don't think I've ever played it before either.
That's a fun game.
I know there's people that like the trackball games here, like the Golden Tees and everything.
Yep,
so
yeah, those are huge.
They'll probably be playing those a lot. Now this was another one I've never seen before.
Yep, this is PacMan Smash, which when you start out, you're playing with a normal hockey puck, with a regular size hockey puck, and then about 15 seconds into the game, it drops about 40 pucks out of the chute there, and then you're playing with all those. And then once that happens, about 30 seconds later, more drop, and you just continue that till the game is over.
I'll try it out.
It's a fast-paced, exciting.
Seems like it might be stressful.
Yeah.
Blitz and Simpsons are back. And I like a lot of this wall art you have out here. I noticed this one too when I was here earlier when we were walking around.
Kathleen got that.
That looks really cool.
It looked a lot bigger before we put it on the wall.
Oh, yeah?
But the wall kind of swallowed it up.
And then these are new. The
Yes.
all the
All the
vehicle
driving
games, driving games are new. Which I like driving games. I like motorcycle games, so I'm excited to try these out
Man,
when we
it's
open.
a fun game, you know. If you're and you race head to head, obviously against your buddy or whoever you're with. That's a great game. We got the Star Wars trilogy, which is a great game also.
Yeah, Star Wars trilogy is a lot of fun. Sega made another Star Wars one, I think, before that one as well. It was after it. It was a 2-player arcade, but I see this one a lot more often places. Hydro Thunder, Cruisin' Exotica. Those are also a lot of fun. This is also new.
Hoop Fever's new. Yeah, I'm still working on that. I'm putting lights around it. That's a big. A lot of people were excited about us getting that, so that's a big deal. And the other most requested thing was skee ball, and a lot of our women customers love skee ball, so we have 3 of these.
And this will get a lot of play, but these do not reward tickets. There's no tickets.
We have no tickets.
There's no ticketed items to get.
No.
This is just if you want to play
for
skee
fun,
ball,
you
get a high score.
That's right.
The
If
skee
you get
balls
over
are
180,000, it gives you an extra ball. So
there you
instead of
go.
9 balls, you get 10.
And then you might eventually get another one of these basketballs put in, right?
Yeah.
And over here, this was a new multicade, the Golden Axe.
Yeah.
Themed multicade.
Yeah. It's the same as my other ones that were here before. That's just,
Right. It's a different marquee.
Yeah.
We've got these that we're returning over on this side. Now right over here that are on my left, they still have the Deal or No Deal, not working at the moment.
No, and that's
But I'm really excited about this Outrun.
Outrun's a great game. That's great music with that. It's a great game.
I remember I played the original. I played Outrunners a lot in Putt Putt back in the 90s. That was one of my go-tos when it was there. So really excited to play this one. I don't know that I've ever played Coast to Coast, so really glad y'all have that. Really excited about all the racing games. Nice to have those, because those were something that you had in storage that you didn't have them in the building because you didn't have the space yet.
Been in storage for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Just waiting to come in.
So that's really awesome to have those. This is new as well.
Pong 180 is it's a beer pong game. Basically, it simulates beer pong. I am having some issues with that, so we're hoping to get that fixed soon.
You were telling me this Cleopatra is this the oldest pinball that you have?
That's the oldest one in here right now.
In here right now?
Yeah. And this is again, if you're looking for high speed and all that, you're not going to get it. But it's a traditional, fun, classic Gottlieb pinball.
And one of my favorite things about just original or older pinball machines is just the artwork. I've always loved the artwork on older machines too. Definitely want to try that one out though when I'm here when it's open. Over to the right though, Crisis Zone, also brand new. I love Time Crisis games, so looking forward to playing this as well.
Yeah.
Did you already have this, or did you pick this up recently?
Nope, that's been in storage for a year.
It's been in storage, okay.
Because as you can see, these big games, if I'd have put those in the old space, it just
wasn't-
took up
too much
It wasn't-
space.
yeah. And even though it's a great game, it was just too much. I'd have to sacrifice probably at least two other games to get that in.
And this isn't the same Golden Tee you
This
have,
is
right?
a different Golden
one,
Tee.
yeah.
Has a
Was the other one on the other side?
That's right over here.
Oh, that's over there. Okay.
This one's been modified with a widescreen TV.
All right, and then these.
Stellar Wars. I grew up playing this as a teenager. This is one of my favorites as a kid, playing the wide
This has
body.
a wide. I was going to say
Williams
this is a
wide
wider,
body.
wider bodied machine. This was new as well to the arcade.
This new to me. Blackout's the only original one from the arcade.
From the old one, all the rest of these are new
All
on this
these.
line. Okay, so I think over to the right side, we're just going to see some more of the multicades that are coming over from the previous arcade.
Yeah.
But all these machines here are new to the arcade. So.
It's from '79 when I was a teenager.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these are ones I have not played. I have played Pinball, I believe. So.
Alien Poker's a fun game too.
Is Pinbot the one that keeps making noise at us?
Yes. Yeah. Pinbot talks a lot. Yeah. And this is another. Actually, a lot of people requested this one too. So.
Now, Hook I've played. Also, really fun pinball. I really like the play field on this one.
And South Park is another. It's kind of like Pulp Fiction. It can be vulgar, but again,
right.
It was a requested game, so we got that as well.
Now these are all
everything
returning,
on this
or
row except Comet is new.
Okay, Comet's new, but the rest of these were in the
old
arcade. I know I played Doctor Who a lot when I was over there. So Comet is one of our new ones here, and I don't think I've ever played this anywhere.
Yeah, that's it's an old roller coaster theme game.
Yeah, I remember Popeye when it came in over there. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that's a popular game. And then the virtual.
Yeah, the virtual one. Yeah, I remember what that was too. And is this still going to be like on just a rotate different days? It'll have a different pinball.
I set it up where you can pick whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
It's,
so now anybody can change it to whatever you want to change it to each day.
That's got 1,100 tables on it.
Okay. Cool. And then these are these all Stern?
This is a Stern row here. Everything,
okay.
And most of these were in the old arcade except for Rush and WrestleMania. Those are new to me.
So Rush over here is new. Does this also let you choose a song like some of the other groups? Okay. And WrestleMania.
And then Roller Coaster Tycoon and World Poker. I had over in the old arcade, but I had issues with the boards in World Poker that had to be sent back to Stern, and they fixed those. So, and then Roller Coaster Tycoon, I also had issues, and that's all been fixed. So,
okay.
And they all hold up.
And I know we were able to connect with Stern, right? When the machines that do connect, are they already connected and ready to go?
Yes, they're all connected, and I will have on some of the TVs, we'll have the Stern leaderboards and all that.
Oh, awesome! Great. So, how many TVs do you have?
I have 5 TVs.
5 total in here.
Awesome. And then we got
and this,
Rush, Alcatraz, which that's a fun game too if you want to race your partner and your buddy.
Yeah, this San Francisco Rush is a lot of fun. So I haven't played that in a long time. So I'll definitely try to play some of that too. So like I said, all the racing games, I've been really excited about coming here. Just all the different things that we've talked about before that were in storage but you couldn't bring in yet. And there's some. And how many things did you get that weren't in storage that were just brand new though? What do you think?
Well,
because I know
like the Rush was brand new. That was new in the box. My Jaws, Pulp Fiction, the Deadpool. That's new. The WrestleMania. I mean, these
those are like brand new things that you just got. Okay. So some of it was in storage, some of it's brand new stuff.
All this big stuff has been in storage for a year and a half since April of last year.
Just needed the space. So. Yeah, the first time we met, you talked about how you were going to be expanding. It's just taken a long time, but we're finally here.
We're finally here. We're finally here.
Yeah,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. So all the TVs will be running Friday?
Yes.
Okay. So what are I know you said they would have the scores sometimes, but what are you going to run on them other than
We'll just have sports or news.
Okay.
Yeah. People like a variety of stuff, so
obviously
the weekends we'll have Georgia football or Falcons football, and what local. people want to see, golf, if it's golf season or NASCAR.
Yeah. I guess Masters Week it would be golf season to play stuff. Is this a new cooler? Or
That's our old.
That's your old one? Okay.
My new one is supposed to be delivered today.
Okay. Cool. Well, everything looks great. I think we talked about everything. We talked about the new games. We talked about the new pricing, which really excited about all day play. So right now, it's Wednesday, so Friday on the 18th. You're opening?
1 o'clock will be open. That's our official grand opening.
Okay. And what are the hours on Friday?
1 to 10.
1 to 10, okay.
Yeah. The hours didn't change. We have the same hours we had before.
Okay. So if you come here on Friday and you pay $22, you can stay here from 1 o'clock to 10 o'clock, 9 hours, and get all the gaming in you could possibly want in a day. I highly recommend it. I always enjoy coming out here. Anything else you want to add to close anything out?
I just greatly appreciate everybody's support over the last year. We're well received by the community. We appreciate everybody coming to see us. We hope they'll continue to come now that we've got a lot more games for people to play. Hopefully we have the variety that everybody wants. And we're just looking forward to seeing everybody and having people come out and have a good time.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks for letting me have a look around before I come out here and play some stuff Friday. All right.